Hello and welcome to this tutorial on object-oriented programming simplified. If object-oriented programming concept is difficult for you to understand, this is the video you should watch. The codes are written in Python, but the concept applies to every programming language. Object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm that approaches programming from the perspective of our day-to-day use and interaction with objects around us. It reduces everything around us to simple objects. A car is an object, school is an object, person, receipt, registration form, and form, they are all objects. It also mimics objects' behaviors and properties. For instance, a person is an object, and a person object has a property called name, age, gender, so on and so forth. And also, a person has behaviors like moving and singing and dancing. These are behaviors of a person. So let's take an example of OOP concept. And a good example is a registration form. Let's say a university expects every student to fill a form that contains name and age. So let's say the person who will be creating the form for the university pulls up software for creating forms, maybe just Word document, and then create the form. And in the form, we have, as it is specified, name and age. And we also have some other stuff there, which is where the HOD signs. This represents a button. You click a button to submit, or you click a button to print. In object-oriented programming, that Word document that was created by the registrar is called a class. Every class has what is called an attribute. These are the content of the class. An attribute will include contents like the name, the age, and if you look at it, these attributes are divided into two. Now, those attributes that you fill in the data are the properties. They are attributes, and you can fill in the name and age, and then you have another set of attributes that is called a method. Basically, it's a Python function, but it's a function that is inside the class. That is, this class, this sample form has a method, and like I said, the method contains things that will require not just you filling in a simple variable like string or age. When you're dealing with attributes that are methods, they contain more things. For instance, HOD signature may require to check if you are a registered student, if you've paid your school fees and all that. And then submit may also require some checks. And also printing may require some check. Is there a printer ready? And all that. So for attributes that require not just filling in, not just, typing in stuff or reading what is there, you would be using functions. And for attributes that are just for taking in data, you will be using property attributes. When the form is created, there will be need to make copies of the form and give to the student that needs to fill them. Now, when you make copy of a class, those copies are called instances of the class. So when you want to give, say, Mark to fill that form, you're not going to be giving him this very form to fill. You're going to be making or printing out a copy for him. That printed out copy is called an instance. You can make, several copies and give to those students, and these are called instances. And basically, the instance is an empty instance of the class. That is, it replicates what the class has, and the student can then put in their own unique data in that instance. Take some time to digest this concept, and this is basically how object-oriented programming works. Now let's take you through some coding to see how it works.